caught napping. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hazard. Takes on his marker. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Dembele. This is promising. Mkhitaryan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through, so he's had a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Doué. He is through here. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
15 minutes is number 15.
Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Hakimi gets it away. Dembele's cross. Defending of the desperate. He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Cross needs to be good.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Out towards the flank. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Hakimi gets a foot in here. The less said about that pass, the better. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries the cut back. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, they can break here. Driving forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Hazard!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a little loose. We are into stoppage time. Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's through here.
A lot of...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Tottenham are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gap. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nice bit of trickery. He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he whips it in. Camavinga. Oh, super. Gavi! That is great from Gavi! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. It's Asa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Camavinga. Gavi. Played through into space. Oh, what a mistake! Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Aims beyond the defence. Can he spark a counter here? Asa! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's gone loose. Has a shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Neymar has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of Messi! He's tried one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Throw in. And no, he's seen through all of that. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe! Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dembele! Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's going to be... And he's let fly! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Lovely, now then. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dembele with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Chance! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Looking for a runner. Van der Ven. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dani Olmo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a...
And the keeper's given it away. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Bartasagi. Threads one in. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. And it's Dembele. Good effort from distance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bartasagi. Now, what about a counter-attack? No way through there. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele, and it's made its way to him. Hakimi gets it clear. Van Dijk is there to clear.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking to play him in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Gavi looking understandably energised after his goal. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Mbappe voted... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Goes for a shot! Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Threads one in. Dembele shoots! Ambitious ball here. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. And that's definitely not his best. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. And the flag has stayed down. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. Shot. Can he finish? Off the post. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. He is through here. Tries to pass it through. Dembele. Deep cross. That is a brilliant interception. He has found the way through. Dembele! Jimenez with the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Danger averted for now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball! And claimed it back swiftly. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Camavinga. A heavy challenge. Now it's Doué. This looks promising. He's away. Real chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit. Boca Juniors clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Look at the space. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Caicedo. Gavi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He gets big! And want to be quick to recover this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Great vision. There's no flag. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min with the cross.
Boca Juniors clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a little off target. He's found a way past. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's cut it out.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Kane. Gavi. Ball played for Dembele, looking for a runner, floated through, Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. And smartly reclaimed. Dembele! That's the keeper's ball. Son Heung-min. Crunching tackle. Kane looks to get on the end of this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's been given away. Oh, that's nice. Picked out brilliantly. Hakimi. That'll be a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Doué. Played in deep. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, that's well spotted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's been shipped out wide. Fernandez. He's in space and looking for options. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's come to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Gavi. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. He's looking unstoppable. He's shifting, and Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, off the bar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van de Ven. And it's Mendes. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread out to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Tries a deft little ball. Great chance! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is that. Tottenham have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Volunteers for each
Well,
block.
after all of that,
Please
Jim,
report
what
to
are you
the staff
thinking?
room
Well,
immediately.
there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate.
And Park Ji-sung! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely ball and a chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rodri. He's gone for goal! Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get it.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Spread neatly. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar. Doué. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. Gavi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Pass is just off target. Mendes is there to clear. Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Park Ji-sung. Well, played right into his path. He's away! Great chance! That is decidedly lacking. Nuno Mendes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Searching pass he's played there. Played into space. There's the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's superb. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's played through for him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Half an hour played now. Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. No way through there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's just beyond his reach. And that's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, a very decent attempt.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe is onto this. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Desiree Doué. Coming on to replace him.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
29,
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Bruyne gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped ball. And that has put paid to that. Tottenham come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Gavi. That has not gone well. Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, it's Dembele. Little pass back. Dembele. Tottenham do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Baresi spots it and intercepts. He's got away. Looking to play him in. And De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Dink through. Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Let's a look and place it forward.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Nicely aimed pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dembele. Dembele. Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his
chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Dembele is onto it in a flash. Now it's Camavinga. Dembele tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
81 minutes is number 13.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's onside, and he's opted for the long pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Rodri powering forward here, looking for options for movement. So much time and space here. Nuno Mendes.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he finish? It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
And now, please turn.
How would you
towards
summarise
the
what we've
screen
seen
for a
today then,
special
Jim?
Well,
presentation
Peter, I
featuring our
really
guest
couldn't see what
performers
this
today.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.